Yo, what's up everyone? Dan here again. I've been covering the World Cup for Rebellious Noise, and as you guys have seen, I've already given my thoughts on what my England team would be. I gave my thoughts on Gareth Southgate's England team. Well, now the World Cup's finished, it's time for me to give you one more team, and that is my team of the tournament. Now, goalkeepers at this World Cup, we see a few good moments, a few bad moments. But for my pick for this World Cup, it was a straight shootout really between England's number one and Belgium's number one. In the end, I've gone for Thibaut Courtois, who also won the Golden Glove at the World Cup. As we know, Courtois has been consistently very good for Chelsea all season, and he took that form into the World Cup. He was one of the main reasons for Belgium getting as far as they did. So, now we've got goalkeeper out of the way, the important thing, I'm going to go with my formation in which I'm going to play a 4-3-3. Now, my right back didn't play as an orthodox right back at the World Cup, he actually played as the right wing back. And that is England's Kieran Trippier, who contributed a goal and a fair few assists to the England cause. Trippier's had a great season for Tottenham and capped a great season off with a superb free kick in England's semi-final defeat to Croatia.
It's in the wall. It's Kieran Trippier.
That goal that he scored against Croatia fueled the belief that England could go all the way for the first time since 1966 and lift this trophy. But it wasn't to be. Next to him, at the heart of the defence, is his England teammate, affectionately known by Jamie Vardy as Slabhead. That is Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire was immense for England throughout this entire World Cup. Comfortable getting the ball, taking it out, carrying it into midfield and sometimes even down to the wings. He popped up with vital goals for England as well at this World Cup. And it's the first time for a long time that England have had 3 defenders score at the same tournament. So now, moving away from England, but still sticking with the defence. The centre half and the left back are both World Cup winners. They are Real Madrid and France's Raphael Varane, who is a fantastic young centre-half, 24 years of age. He has already won multiple Champions Leagues and has since added the World Cup to his amazing collection. His goal in the final set everything off and set that France belief going. Alongside Varane will be his French teammate, but Madrid rival, Lucas Hernandez. Now, it's not a very French sounding name, we know, but Lucas Hernandez, 22 years of age, had a very, very good World Cup. To think he's come out of the World Cup, he's still only got 12 caps for his country. He won more tackles, more aerial duels and made more clearances than any other fullback at this entire tournament. So, every good defence are only as good as the man sitting in front of them, shielding the defence. Who better than N'Golo Kante? He has been the hub of the Chelsea team all season. He was the hub of Leicester's title winning season. There is no question that this lad is probably the best central defensive midfielder in the country, maybe in the world at the moment. N'Golo Kante sat in front of the French defence for this entire World Cup, allowing Paul Pogba the freedom to go and do what he needed to do, including scoring that wonder goal in the final. We then have a Croatian pairing sitting in front of Kante, behind the strikers. They are Ivan Perisic, who scored the goal that broke England fans' hearts. He scored the goal that took it to extra time in the semi-final. He also hit the post, which could have put them out of sight. Ivan Perisic has been linked with a move to Man United, and this World Cup would have done him no harm whatsoever. One of Croatia's standout players, he was fantastic. Sitting in there next to Ivan Perisic will be his fellow Croatian teammate, Croatia's captain extraordinaire, One of the best midfielders that's been around for a very, very long time. He is a serial Champions League winner and was this close to becoming a World Cup winner. And that man is Luka Modric. He's one of these footballers that's very slight in stature, but what he lacks in stature he makes up for in heart, determination, desire and a will to win. We then move on to the wingers, providing the width to give the main man the goals. These two, I'm sure you'll agree, will also chip in with their fair few goals as well. And those two men come firstly in the form of Belgium and Chelsea's Eden Hazard. Hazard, as we know, had a great World Cup. He's been a consistently amazing player for Chelsea and has widely been touted as Cristiano Ronaldo's potential successor at Real Madrid. So on the other side, we have probably the most exciting prospect in world football at the moment. At 19 years of age, he became only the second teenager in history to score in a World Cup final. This lad has gone from Monaco to a big move to Paris Saint-Germain and has been linked with the likes of Real Madrid, the Manchester clubs in England, as well as anyone who is anybody around the world. And that man is Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe, one of the world's best at the moment. At 19 years of age, he is definitely going to break through, I think, as the next big Ballon d'Or winner. After the likes of Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, this guy has got to be at least pushing into that top three. And just as was mentioned, when I joined the boys at Talk & Beans for our World Cup recap podcast, Kylian Mbappe introduced himself onto the world stage with that performance in France's 4-3 victory over Argentina. Now, every good team needs a good centre forward. They need a goal scorer. That man is Harry Kane, the World Cup's leading goal scorer with 6 goals. There are people that may say, but with those 6 goals, 3 of them were penalties, 1 of them flicked off his heel. You've got to be in the right place to score the goals. Harry Kane is one of England's best players. He captained England superbly at this tournament. Unfortunately, in the end, he couldn't drag us through what was a gritty semi-final. But Harry Kane, World Cup top goal scorer, he's one of our own. For me, there were thoughts of putting in Romelu Lukaku. As we know, he plays for my team, Manchester United. He's a great striker, but the numbers don't lie. Harry Kane scored more than Lukaku. He scored more than the great Lionel Messi, Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo to be your World Cup leading goal scorer. And for that reason alone is why Harry Kane makes this team at a tournament. So there you have it. There are the 11 players that I think make the World Cup's team of the tournament. If you've enjoyed this World Cup trilogy of videos from myself, then keep your eyes peeled. Coming up in the season ahead, there's going to be a lot more football content for you to sink your teeth into. Just not like Luis Suarez. Don't forget, you can check out the Talk & Beans podcast where you can hear us all talking about the World Cup, who our standout players were, our favourite moments from the World Cup. There's even some guy going on a little bit of a tangent, but hey, it is what it is, guys. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching, and unfortunately, it's not coming home. But in a strange way it did. The World Cup was the idea of a certain Frenchman by the name of Jules Rimet. Or, if you like some people and you mishear the 3 lines lyrics, Jules Remain. All that's left to say for all you French fans is Il rentre à la maison. It's coming home. Il rentre à la maison. Il rentre à la maison. So, in with Ivan Perisic is his fellow countryman, the captain of Croatia, all the way from the cobbled streets of Weatherfield, Gail Platt.